Oh God, why? Why? Oh gosh, this is getting worse by the day. Hello guys, today I'm going to be reacting to graphic design memes as a graphic designer, and this is because well, this is what I did on Valentine's Day. Yes, I don't have a vow, but I'm a graphic designer and I love graphic designing, so it can as well be my vow. And today I'm going to be reacting to graphic design memes so that you can laugh as well. Everything is not going to be serious on this channel. Today we're just going to have fun. Alright, a little bit of fun, maybe a little more bit of fun. So let us get into it. Graphic design memes. I found this website, digitalsynopsis.com, and they didn't pay me for this actually. I don't even know if they know me, but then, or if they will see this video, but if they will, that'll be great. That'll be awesome. So I am going to be reacting to some memes on your website, and here we are. Every graphic designer's reaction. Exactly, that is it. You see this watermark here, it's just no. We don't like watermarks in our images. In fact, there's this big brand, a very big brand. If I call the name, you will know. This brand had this design that there was a watermark of Shutterstock on the picture. There's this guy carrying a box. If you're a graphic designer, you will know this watermark. That guy with a cap carrying a box, a baseball cap or hat, like a face cap, carrying a box, a brown box, and there was Shutterstock on it, for real. And I was like, this company has the money to buy Shutterstock subscription, and they took the image with watermark and slapped it on their design just like that. It was ridiculous. When the project isn't interesting, you just, especially when the client has come with a whole lot of changes, do this one, do that one, and you're beginning to, get uncomfortable around this guy. In fact, when they message you, you're like, oh, here we go again, and you just save the name with whatever, because you will not even want to find it again when you're done with the job. Sometimes you might even want to delete that project. It will always be mine. As love, and you will always be mine. Dangerous. You will always be mine. You will always be mine. Oh God. Oh gosh. You will always be mine. Well, fonts matter actually. I don't need to explain much in this. That's why you should mind the kind of fonts you use in your design and the kind of fonts you suggest your client, your designer uses. As a client watching me, you have to be sure. Clients brief. Yes, they want something sophisticated, something rich, something classy, something dope, something that is popping. And clients' budgets, chickens, literally chickens. Worthless. Okay, they're not worthless. We can enjoy them at KFC, but then what the heck? They are still chickens, man. And it's actually true. Whenever a client comes with all these big, I want something this, that, they start listing, big dreams that sometimes, I'm sorry to say this, they themselves can never even achieve. And you'll be like, is this one capable? You know what I mean? Capable. When they are done and then you send them the invoice, they'll be like, is it not just? Where was the just when they are giving that description? Fonts are not meant to be stretched. Completing this action will make your designer friends hate you forever. Strange font anyway. I will hate you. It's like I've come across all these things in my life, for real, because there was this time in my final year. I was already a graphic designer before I finished school. So in my final year, I went to print a job. I finished typing it in my system just to come print it, and while I was waiting, this lady was doing a design, all these computer operators that claim to be graphic designer. She was doing a design for someone else, and I saw her stretch a font. It was for a political, not this SUG post. I saw her stretch a font. I got very angry that I left her. I was waiting for her to print a work for me, just plug my USB. I got so angry, I silently left her table. For reals. I left her table to go to another person's table. Please don't stretch fonts. Two types of designers. Which one are you? I am definitely this guy. Thick, saturated black. It makes no difference with the thick or saturated black. Black is black. The hex code is still 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 6. Just that the saturation of one is 0 and the saturation of the other one is 100. That is the only difference, but it makes no physical difference. Graphic designer, fonts, more fonts. I have, I think, 1,800 and something fonts in my laptop, and I use only about 5 regularly. Okay, maybe 5, and then 2 or 3 regularly. I use Montserrat. Who doesn't know Montserrat? But then I found Metropolis and I dropped Montserrat, but I still use Montserrat sometimes. But I can't just live without having fonts, and I keep downloading more fonts. I just had to stop for a while. But this is actually true. You know, we love looking at oh wow, damn, look at that font, man. You know, that kind of stuff. And the other fonts in the system are like, you cheat, you told me you will last forever with me. I hate you. But like, they shift. I found this new beautiful font, man. Wow, graphic designing is fun. I remember when I was a kid, I went to the computer just to use paint. That was my first step. Now I'm a designer. I will give you a brief story of how I started my graphic design journey. In JS2, I was 11 years old. My elder brother, who gave me a whole lot of years ahead, was already working in my uncle's place. So it was a publishing press, so they had a lot of computers and they used CorelDRAW a lot because they designed book covers. So I could draw. I had this very artistic gift in me. When I saw CorelDRAW, I was like, wow, draw, you can draw with a system. So I got attached to the computer, and to cut the whole long story short, I am now a graphic designer. The moment when you say the file, it's I forget and it already is still like, huh? What the hell? This hasn't happened to me, but maybe it will happen one day. Jobs that pay and can potentially excel your career as a designer. Shitty freelance work with no benefits to you whatsoever. I actually don't agree with this. Actually, as a designer, you should go with jobs that can potentially pay you. You know, this will help you. Except you just want to, you know, waste your time as a graphic designer. This will not help. I'm telling you. We might still get to this freelance something. Maybe type designer during exam. Fuck this shit. Wow. I wish this occurred to me when I was in school. You know, I could actually go and impersonate someone now and do this on their answer sheets. Let me see if the person is gonna pass, because I obviously can't anymore. I'm no more in school. I've graduated. Photoshop should please get rid of that tool. I don't know if there's any designer that uses the Magic Wand tool for real. I don't know. They should please get rid of that tool, because the tool makes no sense. I have not found any usefulness of the Magic Wand tool ever since I started using Photoshop. I've not seen real use of the Magic. Sorry, maybe someone has and the person is interrupting my words, but I've not seen. The pen tool is better. I even prefer the polygonal marquee tool to this. Now, want to select pen tool, you use it freely, and you make your selections, sweet selections, very sweet. A freelancer still waiting to get paid. Let me advise you, as a graphic designer, don't work as a freelancer. if unless you want to, uh, maybe you're still starting, you want to build your career, don't work as a freelancer. When you've come up of age, work as a graphic design agency. Talk with your clients, let there be mutual understanding, let the brief be there, and collect your money up front. You can collect 100% of funds, or simply take 70%. Then you do the job. When you are done with the job, you can now take the rest. For instance, maybe a client is to pay 500,000, you can collect 350,000 or 400,000 naira up front, and you do the job. You will be stupid enough to run away with that 400,000 naira when you know that it can actually be 500,000 naira when you have done the job. And you don't just get 500,000 naira, you also get to build trust with that client. They like your work, they refer you to others and similar people like them as well, and you get paid even more. So you'll be stupid enough to actually run away with that little when you can make more. So I would advise you to just be an agency, graphic design agency. Freelancing, no. Alone but skilled. Oh, this keeps getting worse. Why? On Father's Day. When my mind told me to do this on Father's Day, I knew I would meet some of these kind of posts, and I didn't listen. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. On a ride. When you try to understand the client's brief, clients, please help us. Please. Is your computer screen big enough to design a big sign? Oh gosh, this happened to me for real. So when I was in Ibadan, and I met this man who was working for the government back then. He took me to another friend of his who is to give me a project to do. And while we were in this beautiful hotel, man came, we started discussing. He asked me to show him some of my designs. So I brought out my laptop. This 14 inches. I still use it 13.1 inch or so. Very small compact laptop, like the size of the MacBook. What MacBook is that again? The small one, but it's powerful. So I opened the laptop, and he the first thing he said was, "The laptop is small. Sure you can do this big design we want to do." It was just the fear of God that made me not to laugh right there. I was like, what the? God. I laugh at him, and then I told him, yes, it can do it. It doesn't matter the size. Are you sure? Oh gosh, let's just move on. I kept thinking about it that day. So I was going, I was like, oh gosh, my laptop is small. I cannot do this anymore. So in his mind, he thinks that all these big signboards that we see on the roadside, it's done by very large screen computers. I don't know. Some people are wonderful. The only date I get is Photoshop updates. Oh gosh. Actually, it is true. Or it can be for two reasons. Maybe because as a graphic designer, you're too busy that you don't actually have time for any other thing in life. Yes, it happens. Even for family, you might not even have time for your family. It can be that bad. But it depends on you to create time. And that brings us to the end of our video today. If you enjoyed it a lot, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell as well, so that you will not miss any of our contents as they are rolling out. And I will see you next time.